Sports. Hello, everyone. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Holland with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. We'll see the New York Knicks taking on the San Antonio Spurs. Our starting lineup, so look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Ewing?
He's very savvy in traffic. When he gets inside, has a kind of an uncanny way of shielding himself from contact and finding a way to finish at the rim.
Yes, and I also love the way he can torture a defense by using the good old-fashioned pick and roll. When they execute it well, and he's on the receiving end of the pass, mark it up. It's 2 points. That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
Outside Harper. He kicks it to Oakley. Four on the shot clock. Harper shoots from 14 and off the glass. That one's good.
A nice piece of work there. Find a little space and pull the trigger.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the San Antonio Spurs. He had an upbeat attitude when we spoke, especially for being down 2 games in the NBA Finals. He explained his demeanor, though, saying everyone expects them to hold serve in their building, and we feel we can do the same. Confidence not lacking on their sideline despite the deficit, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Ewing can't get it to go.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
Now here's Johnson. Here's Elliott. San Antonio again missing. Starks the best to Harper. Back to Starks. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Miss at the line might stick in his craw for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. He feeds it to Ewing, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. On defense, New York. Pass to Del Negro. Back to Johnson. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Elliott kicks to Robinson. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
How did he get that to go?
Even after the whistle, I like the awareness, the alertness, and the presence of mind to finish the play.
Anthony Mason's checked in for New York. Now, here is Starks. The pass to Harper. He dishes it to Oakley. And the rejection by Rodman. Oakley misses.
Well defended. And he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
Del Negro. Soft touch off the glass.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and let your perimeter players play off your bigs.
New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Free throw good. Starks. And both free throws good for Starks. San Antonio leading. Passes it to Del Negro. Back to Johnson. Here is Elliott. Robinson a screen on Smith. Elliott kicks to Robinson. Stolen by Mason. Outside Oakley. Starks. And the layup's good off the glass. Starks has got 5 points so far.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Johnson off the pick from Robinson. Johnson, the pass to Elliott. They grab their own miss. Johnson dishes to Robinson. Del Negro kicks to Rodman. Pass to Elliott. The feed to Johnson. Robinson, defended by Oakley. Robinson off a pick from Johnson. Fades. And it's San Antonio with another.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of that.
For the Knicks, Williams comes in for Charles Oakley. And it's Williams in for Smith. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, deflected. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Del Negro. It's rebounded by New York. Now Harper. Kicks it to Mason. Robinson on him. Post shot. The shot is off. Del Negro against Harper. Rodman with a screen on Harper. Robinson left side. He's guarded by Williams. David Robinson again. Robinson's got 9 points.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Well, he's watching his club miss a lot of shots that they normally make, and that has to be frustrating. So I think he's going to call this timeout just to try to see if they can be more aggressive, get them to the free throw line maybe.
Sometimes that's the best solution for them, but ultimately I think they'll be able to shoot themselves out of this slump. But in the meantime, maybe get into the free throw line will help.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Cummings is checked in for Rodman. Person comes in for Elliott. And it's Rivers in for Johnson. Person no good. Knicks trailed by 4. Harper with the ball. Picked up by Rivers. Harper kicks to Starks. He passes to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Nice move. Second shot opportunity. Robinson with the block. The kick out to Harper. And another shot. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. For New York, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. So for the Knicks, he's checked in for Williams. Christie comes in for Anthony Mason. And Anthony subbed in for John Starks.
What's really hurt him, Kevin, is the missed free throws. You got to cash in on those free throws.
You're right. Free throw shooting is so important.
Well, that's why they call them free, Kevin. It really is important to be able to get to the line and knock down the free throws. I mean, that keeps a lead if you have it. It allows you to come back if you're trailing, and it keeps pressure on the opponent.
The Knicks making a switch here. Davis is checked in.
Tell you what, if there's success on the boards in this first quarter is any indication, it's going to be a good day.
And rebounds usually are a good indicator.
Now here's Anthony. Outside Williams. Shot to stop the drought. It's rebounded by Percy. San Antonio leading by 4. From outside the arc. Gets it to go. Percy's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And he's someone the defense has to keep track of at all times because, you know, even when he doesn't have the ball, he moves so well without it. He's constantly a threat to catch and shoot.
Very true. What I noticed with him is his ability to jump on teams right out of the break. I mean, he doesn't need a ton of shots to get going. He's locked in by nature.
Boy, that was impressive, Park. He did not hesitate to take the ball right up against the bigger defender.
Boy, I like that aggressive mindset there, Steve.
Here's Del Negro. Dishes it to Robinson. Defended by Bond. The shot. Another one falls for San Antonio.
I don't think they can ask much more than what he's done this quarter.
Stolen by Rivers. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Feeds it to Cummings. Robinson left side. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dot clock coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play. Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
The Knicks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he makes the first. Patrick Ewing's checked in for the Knicks. That one is no good.
They've been getting out-muscled on the boards before coming up with that one.
Not playing tough enough. The physicality just hasn't been there yet.
Del Negro, and he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Pass to Christie. Anthony up on top. Anthony off a bit from Ewing. Off the screen. That's good.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Here's Del Negro. Cummings with a screen on Davis. Picked by Cummings. Del Negro. And that does it for the first quarter. It's San Antonio leading by... And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this game 3. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
And the points they're getting in the lane will really help them open up the floor.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Ewing. Anthony is out there with Christie. Then there's Charles Oakley. And it's Smith in at the small forward position. Now Anthony, after the missed 3 from Elliott. Outside Anthony. Here's Ewing. Here's Oakley. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
Here's Elliott. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Spurs lead by 4. And here comes Anthony. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Smith outside. Back to Oakley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Anthony on the wing. The fader. That's good. Anthony's got 7 points in the game. So it's the Spurs now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Johnson dishes to Rodman. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Patrick Ewing. The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good. John Starks checked in for Christie. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Ball's knocked loose. Outside Anthony. The dish now to Ewing. He's against Cummings. Pulls it from the elbow. And again, it's New York.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Outside Rodman. And the pass to Elliott. Spurs passing it around. And he hits the jump shot. Elliott's got 4 this quarter. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Anthony against Johnson. Starks kicks to Ewing. Smith outside. Off his foot. And the official saying it was kicked. A different look for New York. Williams is checked in for Ewing. Mason comes in for Charles Oakley. And Derek Harper has subbed in for Anthony. And so it's New York with it. They trail by 3. Clock at 6. Doubled by Person. For 3, Smith. And again, New York with the triple. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if he can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
Robinson's checked in for San Antonio. Del Negro comes in for Person. Passes it to Del Negro. Back to Johnson. Right side Robinson. Guarded by Mason. From the low block. Robinson misses.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says. Still anybody's game, though.
Here's Harper. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that.
He's 0-2 at the line in this one. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. San Antonio with the ball. Johnson outside. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
But his playmaking is off the charts. And the beauty of that, Kevin, is his teammates know that. So they're going to work hard to get open, knowing that if they do, he'll find them for an open look.
And his attitude, Steve, just his general poise and presence is something else you notice about him. He's really a calming influence over that team.
Harper against Johnson. Outside Harper. Smith. 6 to shoot. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Del Negro against Mason. Del Negro gets to Robinson. Outside Harper. Back to Smith. He feeds it to Starks. He kicks it to Mason. Back to Starks. Just 5 to shoot. The 19-footer is on the money. Starks has got 7 points. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And New York making a change here. Ewing's checked in. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Del Negro. From past the arc. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Johnson against Harper. Smith with a screen on Johnson. Harper kicks to Ewing. Working on Rodney. Fader on the way. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And San Antonio has possession. Elliott. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Now Starks. 7 points in the game. And it's thrown down. Barnes with both hands. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over here.
Well, you know what, come on, I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up. I mean, he threw it down with force. That's foul number 2. I mean, it might not warrant sitting him entirely, but another one before halftime, he could be in some trouble.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New York.
And they're knocking down that mid-range jumper so far.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Here's New York. And here is Harper. Tries to keep it alive. He dishes it to Mason. And there's the feed to Ewing. Robinson on him. Shoots a fader, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
Johnson with it. Robinson inside. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. And that's 18 points for Robinson.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. This shooting has been off the charts.
Backing down is Ewing. And again, it's New York.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm. Who got him? What's the score?
1:46 left in the second quarter. And finished off by Robinson.
You know, for a guy his size, he doesn't play above the rim very often, like he did on that team.
Still got some power behind him, though.
Yeah, I mean, you let him get in close like that, he'll throw one down hard on you.
1:43 left in the first half. Harper against Johnson. Outside Harper. Kicks to Mason. A high post shot. Jump shot is good that time. Mason's got his first basket. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
Yeah, this could be a back and forth game all the way, guys, the way it's being played. This is fun to watch.
Here's Robinson. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And now the Knicks on the break. Harper the pass to Ewing. Gets the bucket. And it's a 3-point Knicks lead.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Pass to Del Negro. Beyond the arc. That's good. Del Negro's got 5.
That's something we didn't see at all from him in the first half when he had a goose egg from three-point land.
Mason with a screen on Johnson. Harper kicks to Smith. Into Patrick Ewing. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. 12 points for him.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
Yep, that's something that the defense has to put a stop to. Maybe a defensive adjustment is necessary here.
Starks against Elliott. Stolen by Mason. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And the dunk by Smith.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Williams, he's checked in for Anthony Mason. Dishes it to Robinson. He's against Ewing. With 4 seconds on the clock. No good on the layup.
And this is why you need size inside, the ability to contest shots and force misses.
Steve, that's exactly right. Even when you...
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
This is the halftime report. The tension of these finals.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Finals. More action straight ahead. Really an incredible game from David Robinson.
Yeah, it's been a lockdown defensive effort from him through the first 2 quarters. He's just swatting shots away.
Well, the reach and the timing he's shown to get to some of these shots has been really impressive. He looks like he has telescope arms out there. He's like an octopus.
They've got Elliott. Robinson is out there with Dennis Rodman. Then it's Del Negro. And it's Johnson in at the point guard position. That's the San Antonio 5. Stolen by Robinson.
Not a very good decision with that entry pass. Not with the defender right there.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Great job. Taking right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left him no choice but to foul there.
The Spurs have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight. 7 for 10. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Knicks leading by 3. Now Harper. Back to Starks. New York moving it around. Here's Ewing. And David Robinson pulls it down. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Robinson sets a screen for Johnson. Robinson defended by Oakley. They get it again. Tries again. Robinson misses.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Starks dishes to Harper. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Starks, stolen by Robinson. And here comes the break. And here they go. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
It sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
Johnson against Harper. Lets the three fly. And there's John Starks on the assist by Harper. Harper's got 5 assists tonight. Back to Rodman. He passes to Elliott. And again, it's San Antonio with the three.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
Starks. And the shot is good. Starks has got 5 points now in the quarter. Spurs trail by 3. And then Robinson slams it in. No challenge in the defense there, but could have put that one through any way he wanted.
I love the choice there, partner. Going hard to the hoop for that throwdown.
Yeah, that's invisible defense leading to a very visible finish.
Right side Oakley. Right side Oakley. No good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Rodman with a screen on Starks. Del Negro kicks to Rodman. Boom! He jams it straight down. And Steve, this game has a lot of character here in the third period.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I love seeing this type of action. Competitive, compelling matchup. A lot of lead changes here so far.
Yeah, 6 in total, Clark. So this has been a great game. Both teams playing hard and really competing out there.
Backing down is Ewing. 16 feet away. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
It's a great play under the boards for him. And, you know, that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, I mean, they're there for him game in, game out.
Robinson misses.
Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss.
Harper kicks to Starks. Ewing a screen on Del Negro. Starks. Del Negro defending. Gets it to go. Ewing's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
That's what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. More of the same. Get it inside.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Patrick Ewing really making a difference here.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his point.
A different look for New York. Bonner, he's checked in for Ewing. Christie subbed in for Smith. Rivers kicks to Rodman. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Patrick Ewing's checked in for New York. Robinson, defended by Bonner. Robinson, that's good. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for San Antonio.
Well, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys. And all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they're playing with so much energy offensively, the ball is really moving.
Uses both hands to slam it down.
Straight to the bucket with a nice head of steam.
Well, no reason to slow it down when there's nothing in the way.
San Antonio calls timeout.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court. So I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there. So take the timeout and give yourself a chance to regroup.
The pass to Del Negro. Rodman sets a screen for 3. No good from Del Negro. Here's Christie. Anthony off a bit from Ewing. Pass to Christie. Back to Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. Rivers gets the rebound. Feeds it to Rodman. Pass to Del Negro. Rodman with a screen on Davis. Rivers passes to Person. Buries the long-range jumper. Person's got 6.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
So for the Knicks, Charles Oakley, he's checked in for Bottom. Starks comes in for Hubert Davis. And Derek Harper has subbed in for Anthony. On defense, the Spurs. All the dish to Harper. A finger roll finish at the bucket. Harper's got his second bucket.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
Starks with the steal. Christie against Person. And the Knicks making a change here. Harper against Elliott. Harper kicks to Ewing. No problem on the jumper in close. Ewing's got 6 here in this quarter. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
These two teams, guys, look so evenly matched to me. I think this could go right down to the wire.
Fade away. And too long on the shot. The Knicks with the lead. Outside Harper. 1:11 left in the third. Sweet move. It counts. And the foul. That one on Cummings.
You know, they've been so effective when they've been able to get the ball inside.
Some real shortcomings from this defense. I mean, they've given up 5 straight looks in the paint.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for New York.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
The Knicks leading by 4. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Harper's shot's good.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they're just giving them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
Here's Elliott. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Elliott's got 7 now in this quarter.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
Here's Harper. And again, it's New York. There's 21 seconds left here in the third quarter. Starks against Elliott. He feeds it to Robinson. Five seconds left in the third quarter. Fires the 3. No good. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Spurs trail by 6. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Anthony is out there with Derek Harper. And it's Anthony Mason. Then there's Ewing. And it's Bonner in at the 4. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
And the second free throw, good.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Anthony kicks to Ewing. Left block shot on the way. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. Ewing's got 20.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
But both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
And the jam by Dennis Rodman.
We knew what was going to happen with that one when he got his hands on it.
Yeah, you know, if the ball comes to him off the offensive boards, Clark, it's going to go back down hard.
It's amazing how many points he salvages for his team.
And the first one at the line is good. So Anthony nails both of them. Spurs trail by 7. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Rodman with his screen on starts. Here's Elliott, tipped. And now the Knicks on the break. Christie the pass to starts. Here's Anthony. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Anthony's got 4 this quarter.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless. They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Yeah, not giving up too many second chance opportunities, which is always important, and it's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
Shot clock at 5. The open shot by Ewing, and it's off the back rim, no good.
Really high quality shot there, just got a little off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking his head.
Rodman sets a screen. Del Negro. An absolute pound from three-point range.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Checked in for New York. Harper comes in for Anthony. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, I had a chance to find out what the Knicks coach was going over with his guys. His message was this: all of us know these guys are capable of exploding and putting up points in a hurry. So I don't want to see anybody letting up until that final whistle blows. Guys, back to you.
Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. And so it's New York with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Starks dishes to Harper. It's stolen by Johnson.
Second half hasn't exactly gone according to plan for him. He only had 1 turnover in the first half, but that number is growing much bigger now in the second.
And that one falls to Johnson. And he makes both free throws.
You really have to like the work they put in at the free throw line here in the half. I mean, they've been really aggressive in drawing fouls, and then they've been able to knock down their free throws.
Harper kicks to Ewing. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Ewing's got 22.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
He kicks to Robinson. He's against Ewing. Outside Rodman. Johnson outside. Del Negro. San Antonio again missing. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Harper the pass to Mason.
That 4th foul might force him to scale back the aggression defensively a little bit. He does not want to pick up number 5.
Charles Oakley. He's checked in for the Knicks. And the Knicks with possession here. 6-point lead. Ewing dishes to Harper. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. San Antonio with the rebound. Rodman's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Person. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And another three-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since.
Harper kicks to Starks. He dishes it to Ewing. The feed now to Oakley. Kicks it to Starks. From deep. A rebound by the Spurs. Rodman's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Del Negro the pass to Robinson. That one goes. Count. Robinson's got 29 in the game.
A sensational run has them on the brink of tying it up or even taking the lead all of a sudden.
Steve, quite a turn of events here. I mean, they really snapped into focus in a hurry and tightened up their game at both ends.
Here's Ewing. Good with the fadeaway. Ewing's got 12 points in just the second half.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
San Antonio calls timeout. Ewing really making a difference here.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
And the Spurs making a change here. Elliott's checked in. Rodman sets a screen. Elliott kicks to Rodman. And there's the pass to Elliott. Covered by Starks. Back to Rodman. He passes to Person. On the wing, Johnson. Spurs passing it around. Stolen by Ewing. And a fast break now for New York. Starks, who's guarded by Johnson. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Now you can tell what the crowd thinks about that call.
Yeah, they erupted as soon as the whistle blew.
Elliott the bucket.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
The Knicks with the lead. Here is Harper. Back to Ewing. Takes the 13-footer. Here is Elliott. Dishes it to Johnson. Passes to Elliott. Feeds it to Robinson. He nails it, and we're tied up. Robinson's got 4 this quarter.
Well, his body control is what I notice. I think that jumps off the page when you watch him play, even with the defender draped all over. He's able to find a way to get to the rim and get the shot to go in.
And we'd be remiss if we didn't also mention his supreme shot blocking. And he doesn't do it softly. He comes up with emphatic denials.
And there's an intentional foul, but I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, tough to explain that one. It looks like he just lost his focus. I have no idea why he was fouling there.
And even the foul, I mean, you can't be wrapping guys up like that. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. That's a meaningless play.
Del Negro, he's checked in for Person. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Harper's shot's good.
Yeah, they're going to need some help there defensively. That matchup is going to be a tough one to deal with.
Pass to Del Negro. Robinson inside. He's against Ewing. With the fadeaway. Robinson misses. Here's Harper. Smith kicks to Harper. There's the dish to Oakley. Back to Harper. For the 3. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Boy, in a close game especially, those plays really hurt.
1:15 left in the fourth quarter. Johnson dishes to Robinson. Pass to Elliott. Outside Rodman. There's the pass to Del Negro. Shot clock at 6. He feeds it to Robinson. Good!
He's been working some magic out there today, guys. This lead has been largely his making.
Time ball here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 52 seconds left in the fourth. Oakley with it. Guarded now by Dennis Rodman. Ewing. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Some good numbers for Patrick Ewing tonight. He's got 24 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
Yeah, Clark, he's had a great presence defensively. He's thrown off their rhythm on several occasions.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Well, we can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Huge points.
That's beyond huge, Steve. I mean, they needed that bucket. Desperate.
And here's Harper. Here's Ewing. It's rebounded by David Robinson. This is a huge possession.
You've got to execute under pressure. We're going to see what they're made of.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Del Negro the pass to Robinson. Yes!
Every point they get now puts them one step closer to the W.
If they're not there already, Steve, it's a tremendous all-around game of basketball they play.
It's stolen. Tipped. Here's Harper. Misses there. And so it's San Antonio with the win. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was.
NBA, it don't get no better than this. Pusher, one half of the clips. We ain't playing no games. Kings of the court, hold down fort. Worlds collide when we crash the boards. In the playground, they call the street lords. In the pros, we live for the crowd's roar. And what else can you steal? Bang, slash, run, but all in fun. That's what makes this number one. NBA coming in second to none. Highlight reels, giving you the chills. Superhero status with a ball of feels. Fast break, right, left, fake. Charge to the rim like runaway freight. No time to waste, don't hesitate. Tear the rim down, make the whole house shake.
When they cut the heat up in the pressure's mountain, it's game time, player. When you're going OT with the shot clock counting, it's game time, player. When the double team D got you surrounded, it's game time, player. When it come off the glass, better rebound, kid. It's game time, player.
Clear the lane, he's high octane. All gassed up, that dude got game. 3-point land, that dude got range. Swish beat the buzzer, that dude got aim. Ain't about the fame, but the love for the sport. Blood, sweat, and tears, see their hunger on the court. Ain't nothing stopping the D, like ain't nothing stopping me from dropping 3 from top of the key. Ankle breaker, crossover faker, down low in the paint, better get your weight up. Welcome to the limelight, sports center highlight. Living the high life, round ball is my life. The fans grew silent and the crowd is in shock. From the 360 windmill, hear a pin drop. Slow motion seem like all a glass drop. Just a day in the life, come on, pass the rock.
When they cut the heat up in the pressure's mountain, it's game time, player. When you're going OT with the shot clock counting, it's game time, player. When the double team D got you surrounded, it's game time, player. When it come off the glass, better rebound, kid. It's game time, player. When they cut the heat up in the pressure's mountain, it's game time, player. When you're going OT with the shot clock counting, it's game time, player. When the double team D got you surrounded, it's game time, player. When it come off the glass, better rebound, kid. It's game time, player.